All right, so we are going to be discussing economic growth here in Ghana and in Africa. What exactly does it mean when it comes to economic growth? And as a country, are we even experiencing economic growth in the first place to start with? Let me speak to you first on this. You are a Ghanaian, and
Yes.
you'll be happy to know that Ghana is growing steadily. Would you say that is the economic stature of Ghana right now?
Well, Ghana is definitely at the place of experiencing economic growth. If you look at the numbers out there, it looks like it's on the trajectory to be, one of the great, economies on the West Africa region. So I would say we're doing okay, but there's more room for improvement, if for a better way to say it, that we're not there yet. We still have more ways to go. So there are a lot of things that we still need to do in order to put us, in the top of the map.
When our presidents and our members of parliament and our ministers tell us about economic growth, what we want to see is that our pockets are swelling. We want to feel the growth in our pockets and not just the numbers and the strides and the charts that are going to be shown to us. We want to feel it in our pockets. Is that necessarily economic growth?
Economists use different things to measure what constitutes growth. So basically the main basic or fundamental component that it's used is GDP. So people want to know what is in your GDP and how your GDP is doing. So that is one way you could look at or measure economic growth. So here in Ghana, I don't really know much about what is in people's pockets or what is not in people's pocket. I only know what the GDP, talks about. So the GDP trajectory says, Ghana is doing okay. They are on the precipice of doing well. So hopefully, if that is followed through, we can see, some huge, growth in the economy and also in people's pocket.
But in books, in books, when we say economic growth, and people are not feeling it, it's supposed to be a time frame where you wait to have the spirit in our pocket.
It's not only one thing that determines, the factors. There's so many other things. Unfortunately, for a country like Ghana, in terms of the global scenes, they don't have much leverage. They have some leverage, but we don't have much leverage here. So in order to be very competitive, to be able to get things done the way we want it, there has to be leverage. So since I've been here, I've heard people talking about the devaluation of the currency in Ghana and how even the government here has put together a committee to work on how to stabilize the dollar, but to stabilize the city. It sounds pretty easy, but it's not as easy as people think it is, because the leverage that you need to do the stabilization is not on the side of the Ghanaian people, unfortunately.